Hello, Will here with IntoMobile. We are going to take a look at something that just dropped on our doorstep, the Samsung Captivate, which is the AT&T variant of the Samsung Galaxy S superphone, the Android phone with the big 4-inch Super AMOLED display, AMOLED, which is active matrix organic light emitting diode. That's that right there. Um, so look, here's the package. This is a traditional AT&T package. This is the color scheme and all that stuff. The Samsung Captivate, they call them the Captivate instead of the Galaxy S for AT&T, just so AT&T could have their brand put on it. Before we get into it, just kind of want to do a quick spec rundown because we aren't seeing these spec lists as of late on boxes. So real quick, quad band GSM, 3G on the tri-band, so world phone. The 4-inch WVGA Super AMOLED display, so the AMOLED display panel is thinner. It makes better color. It does better color reproduction, better contrast. It's brighter and it's better. It's easier to view in the sunlight, which is a huge plus for AMOLED. So Super AMOLED for the win. AMOLED is AMOLED, just shortened and phonetically pronounced. 16 gigs of storage, very cool. The micro SD card, of course. Android 2.1. Aside from the 4-inch Super AMOLED display, another standout feature is the 1 gigahertz Hummingbird processor, as well as the GPU, which is super fast that they don't mention here. Wi-Fi, GPS, 5 megapixel camera, not the highest, but 5 megapixels, pretty decent. Full 720p HD video recording and playback. The Bluetooth 3.0 stereo Bluetooth, 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. The 6-axis accelerometer, so it not only detects front and back tilt and side to side tilt, right? But rotation tilt, which is hard to do with just regular accelerometers. The 6-axis accelerometer is really cool. TV out capable, full DNLA and LNA support, so you can stream content off this guy to, say, a Samsung TV with DLNA enabled. So, alright, that's a quick little rundown. You got these icons down here showing you kind of what it's all about, Opening it up, here we go. Slides up. There we are. That's welcome to AT&T, of course. Couple quick start guides, kind of cool. Put that aside. All right, there we go, right there. The headliner. So it comes in this little like plastic sleeve thing, and there's also this notice: texting and driving, it can wait. Yes, don't text and drive, even if you think you know how to. Don't do it. AT&T doesn't want you to do it. What's really cool is check out this new battery door latch here. What you do is pull that down. You see what I did there? You pull down the lower portion, and you flip up the battery cover, and there you go. You got the hot swappable micro SD. Very cool. That's awesome because you don't have to reboot the phone by taking out the battery to replace swap in another micro SD card. So, win right there. Got the SIM card right there. But before we get too much into this guy, I know, just bear with me. We're going to take a little tour of the box. You lift this up. That's the little phone tray. You lift this up. And you got all your documentation in here. Who cares? So what you get here is what we've been seeing, pretty much standard issue these days with superphones, smartphones, whatever. The plug here plugs into your wall outlet. And then you plug this USB cable right into here, and the other end, the micro USB plug, right into the phone. So this is, when it's plugged into the wall charger, it's a charger. Or you plug into your computer to charge it, or use it with your computer as a data cable. Very cool. And actually a pretty high-end set, pretty cool looking set of headphones here. I'm not going to take it out of the package just to save time, but check that out. It's little in-ear buds, different buds here. A cool little design. It's actually kind of similar to the headphones, the earbuds that I use for the gym, and they're actually pretty nice. And this looks a lot like it. So, sound quality is a whole different issue, but there you have it. So, a quick little hardware tour of this guy. This is the Samsung Captivate, otherwise known as the Galaxy S, the AT&T Captivate, AT&T's version of it. It says Galaxy S right on the back. It's a little raised up, which is why it's causing the bubble. That's a cool little touch. Okay, so on the front, you got the 4-inch AMOLED, Super AMOLED display. You've got the sensors right here, the ambient light and the proximity sensor. So when something comes close to the earpiece, like say your face, it turns off the screen so you don't accidentally activate a button. Down here we've got the capacitive, the touch sensitive navigation controls, the menu, home, back, search, as it says right there. On the side, pretty, actually the design is pretty Spartan, pretty minimal, which I kind of like. I have to say, the volume control rocker, there are no markings, but up is obviously up volume, down is down volume. You kind of got to be an idiot not to know that. The power button is right there. If it'll focus to show you guys. There we go. That's the power button right there. On the top is where you'd expect to find the power button, but no, it's on the side. We've got the 3.5mm headphone jack, very cool. We've also got the micro USB port. Now, this is the charging and data port, right? Usually we flip that up. This is kind of cool because, look. You slide it. It's a little sliding door. It's like the coolest little micro USB port I've ever seen. It's not exposed, so it's not ugly, but it's not a latch, so it's not unwieldy and awkward. It's just a little latch. It slides open and close. Pretty awesome. First time I've ever seen that, and I've seen a lot of them. The microphone down here, of course, and a pretty sleek back cover. A little metallic stylized battery cover. Not sure if it is metal there, but it looks damn cool. The speaker port and the 5-megapixel camera. Notice it's not there. There's no branding. There's no feature plug there. This is the Droid. This is the Droid X right here. And notice on the camera it says straight up, well, this is an 8-megapixel camera, and it does HD video, and I have dual LED flash. This guy has none of that, and that kind of lends to the clean exterior design. There's very little exterior markings, very little branding. You got the AT&T Samsung right there, to be expected on the front face. Simple little Galaxy S branding right there, but everything else is clean, no markings. For the most part, it looks like a solid slab, and really sleek. If you'll notice, this is an iPhone 4. The thickness, very similar. It's a little thicker than the iPhone 4. Because this iPhone 4 is pretty damn thin. But this is the Droid X. Okay? It's a little shorter than the Droid X. It's a little narrower, it seems. But the thickness is pretty much spot on at the thinnest portions. Obviously, the camera unit of the Droid X is going to be a little thicker just because it's got this bulge, but 8-megapixel, 5-megapixel, so there you have it. Alright, so that's a quick little hardware tour. So like I showed you, this is the battery cover. I'm going to do my thing to boot it up and show you guys what it looks like.